All right, hello and welcome back to the channel. That's actually kind of cool. Gonna do a quick review here of the ALVOD RC car 1/16th remote control car. Blah 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 blah. Let me find the button so I can. There you go. ALVOD RC car 1/16th remote control RC car, 70 kilometers an hour, brushless RC car, 4x4 RC trucks for kids, gifts with 2 batteries. Now I don't know about you, but I found out today that 65 kilometers an hour is about 40 miles an hour, something like that. And I don't know. Actually, I could just like look up the conversion. Uh, 70 kilometers an hour would be 43 miles an hour. So if this car can really go 43 miles per hour, I will actually be pretty impressed. That's actually really fast. But I got this car for 2 reasons. Number one, it's beautiful. Number two, I recognize that stance. I recognize everything about that. So let's get to the meat and potatoes here. High performance brushless motor, blah, blah, blah. 2840, 4000 kV brushless motor. Rotate at an impressive speed of 4,000 times per minute. I think that's wrong. Because I know the kV stands for the number of rotations that it does for each volt that is put through. So I think that is wrong. Is also capable of performing a backflip, basically, after running away on an uphill road at high speed. So basically, if you take a ramp at high speed, it can backflip. Remote control car comes with two 7.4 volt milliamp hour or 1500 milliamp hour batteries. 2S, they are lithium ion. They are not lipo, so that is good to know. It does come with two. They are over here on my right charging right now. 4 times independent oil shock absorbers. Bullshit. I will bring the car over here really quick. Let me just I'm not gonna put the body on, but this is the car. This is not an oil filled shock. That is absolutely not an oil filled shock, and I am fairly certain these are the types of shocks that you might be able to open these and put oil in them, but I'd have to take one off to find that out, which I can do later because I have to go to the store and I don't have that much time, I don't think. That is the car, though. You guys will see in a minute. So let's go back to this. So that's a lie. High quality metal components, yes. 35 amp splash proof ESC. It has a 2-in-1 ESC and receiver. It's true. It's not bad either. I actually so this is what you get. There's some pictures. Brushless motor, again, 70 kilometers an hour. High speed to raise the head up. That's cool. I actually really like that they included that. I love cars that do wheelies. Splash proof. Independent, excellent shock absorption. It does not say oil filled here. That does look like the shock, more or less, but that spring is absolutely in the wrong place. And then these are indeed the tires. Anti-skid and wear resistant vacuum. A good horse needs good boots. That's actually pretty cool. And then there's a little video that I'm not going to watch because I don't care. I want to point out a few things. Number one, on the box, you get this image, you get that image, you get that image, you get all those images, and you get this image. Now, this image on this side that I showed you guys last says carbon brush motor. This image that I showed you guys first says brushless motor. A little bit confusing. It does show down here, it does show different ones. And it's funny, I got the A Pro apparently, and I actually got the A body as well, which you guys will see in a bit. I wouldn't mind B. B has a really nice body. I like the color. It's black and green. But it's a neat box, and like I said, it's already open, and I'm not going to be flipping it and whatever because, you know, Homily RC is the only one that flips boxes apparently. But let me show you what else you get in the bag. You get two... I dropped it. You get two blue 7.4 volt lithium ion batteries, 1500 milliamp hour. Focus? Can you focus on it? It doesn't want to, but it's lithium ion. Not bad. Not the greatest batteries, but definitely not bad batteries. You do get a USB charger, which is currently plugged into my computer and charging this particular battery, which there we go. So you get those. You get this little packet with a booklet, a manual that, you know, tells you normal manual stuff. It's upside down. Normal stuff. It has like a you know, running stuff, standard manual things, and then you get deep enough in, it's got the exploded diagram and parts diagram, model car accessories diagram. It shows all the different car models that they have of this, and they do even have like a Jeep version. Yeah, they have a Jeep version that I actually have. If you look at the bottom picture there, I have one. I knew that was a Patatle. And it shows the same Conqueror too, which is funny. So yeah, that's cool. It comes with that. It comes with a tail fin, which I will be putting on because it has the mount for it and it has the thing. It comes with this nice, beefy looking wheelie bar. I don't know why I couldn't think of the word. It comes with a wheel wrench, a screwdriver, an extra adapter, which is probably going to be needed for that particular wheelie bar instead of the rear bumper one, because this holds the rear bumper on, and it also acts as like as such. It screws for presumably the wheelie bar and wing, and then shock thingies, I forget what they're called again, and more body pins. These are aggressively bent, like 45-degree body pins. So that's a set, an extra set plus a half. I think that's 6 body pins in there, plus the 4 that came with it. And now to talk about the car itself. As I said, not oil-filled shocks like the thing claims, which sucks. But I will see later if I can open up the shocks and put oil in. Not that I have any oil to put in, but so this is the body that came. This is how it came in the box. Nice tires. I do like these tires. I can say it is Metal Gears. You guys might not be able to hear it, but it is Metal Gears in there. I can tell when it's on the ground and I try and roll it. There you go. And Metal Gears, absolutely. Open diffs. And front bumper with LEDs. Rear bumper will be being replaced with the wheelie bar. And as I said, probably have to replace that like little spacer that's in there that you guys can't see very well. There's that oval in there where that other one is going to be going. And that's one body, plastic covering on it. Here's another body that it came with. I like this body a lot. This is actually a very pretty body. But the best thing, in my opinion, Patatle is back again. Da, 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 da. It's a Patatle. It's Patatle. I've had Patatle. It's Patatle. I know Patatle. Now let's get into the meat and potatoes. Just peeking to see if Sin's here yet. 2-in-1 ESC and receiver right there. 3-wire servo right there. Battery tray right here holds those batteries. I don't know what all batteries it can hold. I'm assuming with the 3D printed doohickey you can hold even more. Not a huge fan that these wires are sticking straight up in the air, but I don't really know what I can do about that. Probably just bend them down very carefully. And I don't know, probably can't even rotate the motor. So probably would have to bend them down over the motor. Metal support beam going across, metal bars, metal brackets right there in front and rear, right behind the bumpers, basically to keep everything from splitting. Metal drive shafts, half shafts, metal center shaft, metal steering knuckles, and metal in the rear too. I don't know how well you guys can see that, but that's metal in there, up underneath the tire. Let me grab that wheel wrench and I'll take off a front and rear tire as quick as I can here to show you guys. This video is already 9 minutes long. People have already tuned away from it and probably haven't even clicked it. But I like this car, and I'm going to have a lot of fun driving this car. Hopefully later today, give it a little test run standard wheel wrench. Yeah, these are nice. This is gonna give it a lot of like weight on the bottom of this car. That's really nice. Look at that. That is like metal, some form of metal. Aluminum maybe. I don't have a I have a magnet. Let me see if it's. Oh, it is not magnetic. The screw is magnetic, but it is not magnetic. So I'm assuming it's aluminum. Need my house key, anyways. So I'm assuming that's aluminum, but still, that's pretty neat. And then there's a little, the little hex on it for the wheel. That's pretty neat that that's metal on both the front and the rear. That is definitely an upgrade. So I like that. Wish you could change the toe angle on the front, but that's fine. Let me get these back on. Trying to do it quick but right at the same time. Okay, that one's on. Knocked it down just a smidge. I don't like crank them on there, but I definitely make sure that the nuts are not going to come loose. There we go. And they're back on. The front diff has... The rear diff has more spin than the front. But, yeah, I mean, it looks pretty solid. I like it. Cannot wait to get this thing out there and have some fun with it and then get it on the trail for the other part of this video for you guys. The only thing I'm worried about is those non-oil filled shocks. Damn. Like I said, I'll take a shock off and see if... I think I have a moment. Let me find my screwdriver. I have a kit right here. Pretty good kit. Got a lot of pieces to it. My fingers are not the best. Let me take one of these shocks off and see if it has an O-ring and such like that. Taking off the front right shock. Very long screw for the top. That top one is out now for the bottom. That's a very good screwdriver. It's got a like a spinny back plate on it that you can use to press your hand into, but keep the... It's got a spinny back plate, so you can, work it one-handed. Pretty cool. And let's see if this... Nope. There's a collar that comes down right there, and that hole is where there is no way oil is going in here. Also, I don't know if you guys can see, but there is... I'll take some pictures. There's a... It's like a cap on there or in there or something like that. But yeah, there's no way to get oil in these. So this is absolutely not oil-filled shocks. That's a lie. For $150, saying it has oil-filled shocks, this should have oil-filled shocks. This is definitely going to make the review worse. $150 should have oil-filled shocks. That's all I'm going to say. $150... And let me bring this back up again. And 4 times independent oil shock absorbers. That paragraph right there means that this car is absolutely not worth $150 because it does not come with oil-filled shocks. These are shocks that you can't even put oil in. So, yeah. All right, that's going to do it for this section. Hopefully the next section... Actually, I'll probably just upload this one on its own and then do a different video for the outside trail stuff. But thank you guys for being here. I hope you guys enjoyed this little bit of knowledge nugget I dropped on you. Again, this was the ALVOD RC car off of Amazon, probably stole it from someone else, and maybe made a few upgrades. But thank you guys for being here. I hope to see you all next time. As always, thanks for watching. Peace out.
Alright, hello and welcome back to the channel. We're out here at my normal spot. I've got a relatively quick video to make today, hopefully. It's going to be added on to the end of a review video as a comparison video, for comparison's sake, because I feel like if you can't compare two RCs that have the exact same electronics and come with the exact same shocks and suspension components, then why the hell be an RC? I mean, people compare Axial and Traxxas to each other all the time, so I should be able to compare a few things together. Also, I should probably stop trying to swear, but welcome back to the channel. If you are a return viewer, if you are new, thanks for stopping by. My channel is not great. I've said it. I've told somebody who asked what my channel was that it's not great, and gave him the name anyway because he wanted it. But we're gonna just go over here. I'm just gonna make this video quick, simple, and easy. I know there's not a lot of market out there for a guy walking around talking while driving an RC car, especially with shaky video and probably poor audio quality. But hey, I don't really like the doctor footage, and I don't like to do the whole 1,000 attempts to get one thing right and erase all the attempts. It's not really my bag, but you know. Anyways, here we are, picnic table, and I'll show you the two beauties we have here today. First up is a classic returning in a classic form. This is Battle. Actually, this is the TZBoshing RC car that I got, the Jeep, that I put the Battle body mounts on, and Battle's body, and Battle's wing. Now it's Battle again. So Battle is back in a brushless form, and this is also the car that became Beast Battle, and has been downgraded to Battle, well, retrograded, not really downgraded, to Classic Battle for the purposes of this video. This is what was supposed to be Battle 2.0. Battle's younger brother. This is one of the two bodies that came with it. Same tires. The shocks on here are off one of my Easy RC Colorados that has been dubbed spare parts. So it now has oil-filled shocks. That was either a really weird echo or somebody said stop or something like that. Anyways, classic Battle bumper. This one has the TZBoshing meaner looking bumper. This one came with a wheelie bar. The TZBoshing did not, so it is rocking a standard bumper. I believe this is Battle's original bumper, but I do not have an extra wheelie bar for Battle. So Battle is slightly different, but the electronics should be the exact same. Let me pull all the pins out of these and get this going so I can explain my problem with this car. Okay, so fingers, obey me. The moment you try to take a body clip out and the body clip just slides and your fingers don't grab it. So, now I just heard somebody scream. Could have been a goat. Alright, let's see here. Let's make sure I got a good angle. I do not. Okay, so as you can see, they're running basically the same motor on this one. I can actually read it. This one I cannot, although I can take this out later and post a picture of these two motors as what they are. This is the Beast Battle version with the red oil-filled shocks from that one junk truck that I had that I did not like. This is the stock like this is the classic Battelle color. Battelle had these exact metal pieces. This one has red, this one has blue. The motors have different cables, but it just seems like the ends were put on differently. And I do not like that these stand straight up, but whatever. Maybe that's why this is held in with a zip tie, this ESC. It is basically the exact same ESC. Design-wise, they're the exact same cord, same cord placement, same plugs for the lights, same wire for the servo. Again, the motor is the exact same size, shape, same length, and everything like that. Same battery, 7.4 volt lithium ion. I don't know the CE rating of them. Same suspension arms, same plastic, the thing you would use to change a toe normally. Steering linkage, plastic steering linkage, yeah. Metal axles all throughout this one and this one. This one has, as you can see here, metal steering knuckles, and the knuckles back here are metal. This one has plastic front and rear. They both have metal gears, although this one is significantly louder. This one has oil leaking out, or bearing grease or something leaking out right there, right by the front diff on this side by my fingertip that you can kind of see wiggle in there. It has oil, grease leaked out along the center drive shaft in the battery tray, and I believe there was some oily residue on the rear. I'm not certain about that though, but this one seems to have a lot of leaks going on, whereas this one is bone dry everywhere. There's not a spot where this one looks like it's leaking oil. Now my big problem with these two cars, I don't know what happened. I hope it just continued recording and like stopped at 10 minutes or some crap. Problem with this car here is that there's a delay on the throttle. I don't think it's cogging, because I have my Colorado cogs, but I don't think this one is cogging. I don't think it's cogging, but there is an issue. There is an issue with this one that I don't remember there being with this one. That's why we have them out here today at the same time, and we're going to find out if there actually is an issue with both of them. So that's it for that. I'm going to get these bodies back on. I'm going to get the controllers out, which, oh, by the way, they came with the exact same shocks, and these are the exact same controller. This one I lost a tab to, but they are the exact same controller. Every single thing about them. They both even have a weird hitch. I don't know if you guys can hear that when you pull the trigger. This one does it too, just not quite as bad, unless it's in my left hand. When pulling back on it, your finger gets pushed in some, just because that's how, you know, if your finger is straight, when you curl it in, you're wrapping it around, so it moves. It has that same issue. I haven't had any other controller have that issue, and I'm just going to carve out the lip in there on both sides and get rid of that issue, because that lip doesn't do anything. So yeah, I'm going to get these buttoned back up, get them going, and I do have written on this one, this is Beast Battelles. I did that today, so I would know. So I'm going to get these buttoned up and see how they run. And this one's going on this body, this one's going on classic Battelle. But they came, one more thing is that they came with the exact same shocks. I'll have a picture of those shocks in after this. And this one claimed to have oil-filled shocks, as did this one. This TZBoshing claimed to have oil-filled shocks as well, and this ALVOD, or whatever it was, claimed to have oil-filled shocks. So, neither of them did. This one was $150, this one was $100. This one's pretty cool because of these metal pieces in the front and rear, but I would say lying about the shocks means that you are absolutely not worth $150. Alright, I'm going to get these buttoned up and get the video rolling because I don't have a whole lot of time before sun goes down. Alright, so I'm going to set the camera right here. I have another camera on my chest as a chest rig, sort of. Not great, but that's all I got. It's not going to work out great. I'm going to take that camera off. I don't have a great way to use that camera, so I guess I'm just going to try and do this with one and show you guys my problem with this car. Alright, so we remember Beast Potato is the orange. That is the TZBoshing that I don't have a problem with. And the other one, this blue one, is the ALVOD, the new one with the wheelie bar and the blue body. And I was going to say Beast Potato felt like it didn't have any batteries in the controller. Okay, that was weird. I'm pretty sure I just saw the same thing from both cars, but Beast Potato had way more get up and go after the fact. So, let's see here. This is... Alright, let's put this up on the side. So, I have the controller for the TZ, the blue one. I'm going to step back a bit and I'm going to punch the throttle and you guys will see the delay I'm talking about. What the hell's going on here? What? That was weird. Uh-oh. I gotta go fetch that. I don't think it'll make it through all those leaves. Apparently it is. Okay, that was weird. Alright, let's try this again. Hopefully you guys saw that. Dead stop. I'm punching the throttle all the way. I'm holding the throttle all the way. I'm pulling it full tilt. You see the delay? And now it's wheeling better too. Maybe the battery's charged more. I did charge them with like a LiPo charger, so it's a balanced charger. You know. But you see, there's a delay in the throttle, and maybe it's just the pavement, but now here's the difference with Potato though. There's a delay in the throttle, but she's so much more aggressive after the delay. And if I swear they're rocking the same motor. Is it? Maybe it's the wheelie bar stopping. Maybe I was just being. Maybe it was the non-oil filled shocks. All right, here we're gonna take it out onto actual blacktop. I was having trouble getting it to wheelie on blacktop yesterday. And full throttle. Delay and then wheelie. Full throttle, delay and wheelie. Seems to be I don't know. It seems to be less of a delay today. And full throttle. I don't know. Hey, maybe it... Now it's wheeling straight from full throttle. And there's a big flip and it's over. Alright, let's get Potato into the mix here, because Potato's my personal favorite. And I think Potato has the same lag issue. Alright, full throttle. I don't know. I don't think so. Maybe slightly slower acceleration, but it doesn't seem to have the same amount of lag in the throttle. God, I love Potato, dude. Now, just to repeat, they are running the exact same battery. It's not. I'm not running a 2S and 3S. You guys saw the blue boxes in there, and I could take them out live and show you that they're the same 7.4 volt lithium-ion batteries. The same batteries. So I'm not running like a 2S LiPo and a 3S LiPo. This one just has more spunk. That's what makes Beast Potato so dangerous. Because Beast Potato has a hard body. Again, it stopped recording, and I hope it just continued. Beast Potato has a hard body, and this one doesn't. So Beast Potato's hard body tends to get the shit kicked out of it. It threw another body clip. She likes to throw body clips. Beast Potato's hard body is already cracked, and yeah, there's more of a delay on the throttle on this car. It's absolutely certain. And whereas Potato could rip a wheelie kind of on demand, as you guys were seeing, I was kind of bouncing the front end. This car doesn't have that same power. The wheelie bar is definitely making it more stable, but it's a lot harder to bounce the front end on this car. Alright, let's bring the towel back out again. My hand's actually getting tired from how I'm having to hold everything. So I'm just going to set that camera down. Yeah, like I don't even have to full throttle to get Potato to rip it. And mind you, they're both in high gear. They're both in the same gear. The steering wheel rate knob is the same, even though that doesn't actually matter. I just dropped my controller, and I haven't picked it up yet because my hair came over my shoulder, and I was trying to fix it. Alright. Yes, there is a delay on Potato's throttle, right? And I'm talking about this one right now, Beast Potato. We'll call it Beast. We won't call it Potato, because that one's not going to be Potato. Yes, there is a delay on the throttle, but like, oh, you guys couldn't see that. Once she's up to speed, I can still get her, Hey, whoa, watch it, Potato. Don't get angry. I can keep her wheelied so much easier than the other car because of the delay that one has on the throttle. What's wrong with you? She's grumpy. She wants her other body back. She wants to look like a beast again. Alright, here's what we're going to do. I'm going to stop this here. I think it's pretty obvious that the other one is weaker for some reason. than Batattle. Than Beast, sorry. The other Batattle, new Batattle, is weaker than Beast, and I don't understand why. These two cars can run 3S. Beast Batattle has done it before. This car, on a test run, ran 3S in the house. I don't know why this one was acting up a bit ago, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to put them away. I'm going to go on my way home, and I'm just going to enjoy that one as much as I can, because I don't have a screwdriver to put its wheelie bar on Batattle. And as much fun as Batattle is, Batattle's hard to control. Batattle is a literal beast. That's why it's Beast Batattle. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to enjoy my walk home. You guys have fun. Hope to see you all next time. Thanks for watching. Peace out. Also, I hope you guys enjoyed this mashup of a review and a comparison video between a TZBoshing and an ALVOD. And they both have oil-filled shocks now. So everything's identical. They have oil-filled shocks, same electronics. But this one has more punch, whereas that one has a wheelie bar. Okay, I don't know how obvious this is, but I just finished making that other video. That other section of the video, and I was driving this car. It's currently in medium gear, and I'm going to high gear it on the way back. I took a few steps forward, but let me turn it around. I have the headlights on so I can see it. It's in high gear now. Now, just a moment ago, as I was driving this car, I swear it was faster in high gear. So much faster. Look at that. It's not even wheeling anymore. It's not even wheeling anymore. And again, it's in high gear. I can't tell if you can actually see that. Yeah, it's in high gear. Medium low, medium high. It's in high gear. I did not touch that. It can't wheelie anymore. Now, I don't know if the battery dropped below a certain voltage, but this happened yesterday when I had it out too. I noticed there was just a point where it just got slower. I don't have like a battery tester out here, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring this over here. There's a little concrete like water flow through thing right here. And there, you guys saw that right there, right? That was obvious. I'm going to sit right here on the edge of this. Look at that, look at that, look at that. It's like it's lost all power. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to sit right here. I'm going to put you guys down right there. I'm going to swap this battery out with a fresh one that I happen to bring along. And we'll see if it can wheelie. You guys can't see shit, so here, you guys sit right there. We'll see if it can wheelie. Now the motor is warm, but I feel like if the motor being hot was the problem, it would have. So I'm going to take this battery, which is okay warm. It's not hot, but it's not cold. I'm going to put it in my pocket, and then I'm going to bring out. This is the 1300 milliamp hour version. And I'm going to put this one in, and we're just going to see if it can rip a wheelie again, or if it's something to do with the temperature. Which, mind you, is something that Beast never had an issue with, never did. I have plans for this car, so don't worry, this car's not going to like disappear because it's junk. I'm going to make it good. Alright, car thing is in. Have control, let's get the body back on. I have plans for you, little blue car. Actually, it's like teal or aqua, whatever. I don't know. It's cool. I like the other body better. I'm gonna be when I do get it the way I want it, I'm gonna be rocking the purple body. All right, toss it in the grass. Get the back on. Also, I don't know if you guys saw, but this. Wow, look at that. Maybe it is cogging. See if I can actually get it up this hill. Definitely seems to have more pep in its step. No, it didn't wheelie again. All right, let's I don't know, it's still... And I am... No wheelie. No wheelie. It doesn't feel as fast either. It just really does not feel as fast. It's okay. I have plans for this car. It tried to wheelie right there. And again, I'm just... Again, this is the one with the wheelie bar, so you guys know for sure. The wheelie bar, black shocks. Like I said, I don't have a screwdriver to swap the wheelie bars over, or I would. And I'd play with the beast the whole time home. But yeah, I have plans. I'm going to swap the ESC in this for a different one. I'm going to see about changing the pinion and or spur gear just a bit. And I'm going to put a better receiver, a Dumbo RC receiver in along with a, I don't know, like I said, some kind of ESC that I could pair with it. And we'll see just how fast we could take this thing. But that's it for me. Very disappointed in this car. Very disappointed. $150. This car is junk for $150. I've gotten the original Batattle. The original brushed Batattle was better for $80. And that thing didn't even come with oil-filled shocks. It tries to wheelie now, but it just can't. There's a dog on my way, so you have to tone it down if it's out again. But I don't know, I'm gonna head back. You guys have fun. See you next time.